Welcome to this ClickLearn demo. My name is Lars and I'm the training manager of ClickLearn. I'd like to take you through all the nice features of ClickLearn. What I'd like to do now is to show you all the content that ClickLearn can produce seen from the end user side. All of what I've created here has been created with just a couple of clicks. The first thing that I have on my screen here is an HTML file of the written documentation. This is how the end user will be seeing this. So ClickLearn has created each and every sentence for me. It's cropped all the images perfectly in the size that I wanted and put in all the highlighted areas. That ClickLearn does throughout the full process that I simply just recorded. So this is an HTML file. The show me, try me, and test me, which I'm going to show in just a moment, are all HTML format as well, which means that they're playable on any device. In terms of the written documentation, ClickLearn also creates this as a Word and as a PDF document. It also creates PowerPoint slides. The PowerPoints will show the full images, the same highlighted areas in there, and the same text beneath each of the slides. The full process described over here in the slides. This can be used whenever you need to blow this up on the big screen, an example for classroom training. Without me doing anything else, ClickLearn will also create the content as a show me and a try me and a test me video. All of these three are video formats. The show me video is a self-running video. Everything is narrated, everything is subtitled, everything perfectly aligned. Let me show you.
Click on the navigation menu item Customers. Click on the link and cell, number with the value 10,000. Click on the field name. Click on the field address. Click on the back button.
We all learn differently. Some learn best by looking through the written documentation, some learn best by watching a video, and others might learn best by actually going through the process themselves. They're able to go through the process themselves in the Try Me. Let me show you that one. Here's the Try Me. Now I need to start up the simulation.
Click on the navigation menu item Customers.
And now I need to interact with the simulation. I need to go through the same steps as I'm told.
Click on the link and cell, number with the value 10,000.
If I, in example, try to delete something in here or do any other actions, I won't be able to do that. This is a safe environment. What we can compare this to is, an example, a sandbox system. But in a sandbox system, I can do mistakes. Somebody might need to clean that up after me. Here we just have everything working in a safe environment. This is just a simulation. So I need to click my way through the process.
Click on the field name.
Once I've been learning by either going through the written documentation, seeing the video, trying out the process myself, I can also test my abilities to go through the process before I go into the live system. That's where the test me comes into the picture. Let me show you. I still need to interact like in the simulation just before.
Click on the navigation menu item Customers.
But I need to remember where I need to do the actions. If I click anywhere else, nothing will happen. And once I've clicked too many times, I will also get shown where I need to do the action. So I will get the help I need, even going through complex processes. I'm just going to click the rest of the way through the process and show you the end result as well.
Click on the link. Click on the field name. Click on the field address. Click on the back button.
At the end, I'll get the result and I'll be able to see how well I did. So here you have a detailed evaluation of the process I just went through, and that way I can decide if I want to learn a little bit more maybe, or if I'm ready to go into the live system. ClickLearn also comes with the ClickLearn Assist, and that is an on-screen live guidance which will take me through the process on top of the live system. Once I activate the ClickLearn Assist will pop up on my screen and guide me through the live application. Once I progress through my process, the ClickLearn Assist will progress with me, showing me exactly where I need to do the actions. In this way, I can go through the processes I don't know by heart, being guided by the ClickLearn Assist. Now I've shown you all the content that I very easily can create using ClickLearn. I'd like to show you how easy it is to create all the content with ClickLearn. I'm going to start up a new recording. I'm going to give it a name. Once I've given it a name, it will start up the recorder tool, and I'll see that in the right part of my screen out here. I'm going to choose the automatic mode to go through multiple steps in one recording. Going to click on the record button, and now the recorder has started. Now I'm able to capture all the steps I need for my process, and ClickLearn is a system recorder, so it will actually record the behind-laying business system, and while it does this, also take the screenshots it needs for the recording. As you see, ClickLearn will mark the area with a green rectangle. In the top right corner of this green rectangle, I will see I have the Dynamics logo. This means that ClickLearn is using the Dynamics connector to read the system right now. ClickLearn is able to go across applications if I need to record my process through multiple systems. ClickLearn will also only record my actions in the system. It won't record my voice or any of my moving around with the mouse, any of the screen updating or anything like that. I'm just going to go through a couple of clicks, and of course ClickLearn is able to record complex processes as well. Once I'm done recording my process, I'm going to stop the recorder. And let's have a look at what I just created. Here you can see ClickLearn has captured each and every step for me through my recording. Everything is ready for the HTML file, show me, try me, test me, the Word, the PDF, the PowerPoint, the ClickLearn Assist, everything is available for the process I just recorded. So that's how easy I can capture processes using ClickLearn. ClickLearn comes with an inbuilt editor where I can do changes to my recording. I might need to add conceptual information, and I might need to do some changes to the steps I already recorded. Let me show you the editor. In the editor, I see the process I just recorded, and in the rest of the screen, I'll see a preview of exactly what ClickLearn Studio is going to be creating for me. This preview is based on the recording I just created and the template I'm working with. This means that this recording or the produced content can be reflecting any corporate identity necessary. I might want to add some information into my recording. I'm going to start by adding a section. I'll give it a name. Once I save this, I'll see it's both going to be added into my recording file, but also into the preview, so I see exactly what I get once I do any updates to my recording. I like to add some information as well. That's added in what we call a text block. And as you see here, I can add either a text block with some images or only the text, however I like this. I'm going to add some text. I'm going to add one more section. Now you see I've added some extra information in the written editor, so to my written documentation. Actually, I've added this information to all the content that ClickLearn produces. I only need to change this in one place, and I'll see the information I add reflected into all the other content that ClickLearn produces. If I want to preview it, there are some other editors that I can go into. Let's have a look at the video editor. In the video editor, it will produce a preview for me where I can see everything reflected into the video as well.
Click on the navigation menu item Customers. Click on the link.
The logic that I built into the written documentation by adding a couple of sections and a text block in there, that will also be added into all the other content. Apart from creating logic for the written documentation, this will also create a small pop-up in the video, so it will also ease up the navigation for the end users. Let's have a look at the Assist editor to preview how my changes will be reflected in the ClickLearn Assist. Here you see the information that I've added as well. So no matter what I add into my recording file, it will be reflected into all the other content that I produce with ClickLearn. So don't worry, all the important information will be available for them no matter where they seek to get help. That's how easy you can do changes to your recording files and add important information for the end users. Once I have my recordings ready, I'm able to build the structure of my learning portal, and that's what I would like to show you now. It's very easy to create. It's simple drag and drop. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drag and drop a section into the structure. I'm going to rename the section. Change the icon. And also change the color of the icon. Let's add another section. Rename this to HR. And for the HR department, I might have some sensitive processes, so I'd like to create some segmentation for this area. That's done in the advanced mode. I'll create a new segment. And save these changes. Of course, also add this segment to the specific section. Now I'd like to add some of my recordings into the structure as well. So I'm going to add by drag and dropping the recordings in there. Let's take the other recording below HR. There we go. So in this way, you can see I can easily build up the structure. I can add all the sections I need. I might add another heading in there. I might add some informational text in there as well. I might add a hyperlink, and I also have the ability to put in a divider. All my created recordings for the project will be listed down here, and it's a simple drag and drop into the structure. Let's have a preview of the structure. This is what I just created. And here you can see they will have access to the Show Me, Try Me, and Test Me video, the PDF, Word, and PowerPoint, everything available through the structure. That's how easy you can build up the learning portal using ClickLearn. Once the structure of the learning portal has been created, I'm ready to produce and publish the content. Let's have a look at how that works. Let's get started. The first thing I need to do is decide how I want to deploy my content, and I'm going to be sticking to deploying this in the ClickLearn Content Cloud. Next, I need to decide which languages do I want to have available for the learning portal. Here I need to decide if I want to track the usage of the learning portal and be able to see the information about this in the ClickLearn Analytics. Here I need to decide how my end users will gain access to the learning portal, and that can be controlled down to the user level. Now ClickLearn is producing all the content in the cloud, which means that I don't need to worry about if I have an old and slow PC. It will be producing this in the cloud, so at the speed of the cloud instead. Once my content has been produced, I'm ready to publish this in the cloud. Once the content has been published, I have 2 links to a learning portal. This is because I created segmentation, so I have a link only showing the HR, and I have a link showing all the content for the end users. Let's see the result. Here you see the learning portal I just created. Everything available in there, the 2 different areas. If I go into into the HR area and look into the recording I created, you'll see I have access to all the different content. That's how easy I can produce and publish the content using ClickLearn. With ClickLearn, it's easy to handle multiple languages. Let me show you. In the language settings, I can easily add whatever language I want to add. And basically, we have any language you might need. I'm going to add a couple of languages. First, I'm going to add German. And let's also add Spanish. The language part is divided into the normal language settings and also the UI language settings. So depending on if I have the application in specific user interfaces, I can select what I need over here. So let's say for the Spanish part here, I don't have the Spanish user interface, so I'd like to change this to English. This means that the documentation created for the Spanish language will have the guiding words in Spanish and the user interface showing with the English words and the English screenshots. Choosing specific languages for my learning portal will enable me to analyze my project and in this way be in full control of what ClickLearn will be creating for me for which languages. Let's have a look at this. So in the localization tool, I'm able to analyze my project and see exactly what's missing. Right now, nothing has been analyzed yet, but let's see how this works. I'm going to run the analyzer, and now ClickLearn has analyzed my full project, showing me that everything is ready for the English language, but I still have something missing for the German and the Spanish part. Up here, I can easily see I'm missing 4 translations and I'm missing 6 replays. I can go further into the analyzation and see exactly what's missing and, in example, assign these tasks to other team members. In this way, they can complete the tasks, I can run the analyzer again, and then I know that I have everything for my project. That's how easy it is to use ClickLearn with multiple languages. Thank you for watching.